that are going to share, because that's important. So, the first thing I just want to say is, you think about the last year, so many things have changed just in the last year. And, first of all, with e-commerce, it's grown, incredibly over the last year. And the reason is because we're doing more stuff online. We got more conversations online. How many of us would love to have got, hey, I wish I bought stock in Zoom when it first got started, before the pandemic started. Or many of you going, oh my gosh, I never knew about a DoorDash. I knew about Ding Dong Ditch, but never knew about DoorDash, before the pandemic. People now getting food delivered to their home. And a lot of these things we're looking at going, I'm not sure I would go back. You know what, I'm going to still do them. So what we're talking about is how do we go from being an online consumer to an online earner? And I know there's lots of things as the country opens up and the world opens up, but we started off as being the happy coffee. We're the original and the number one. And the reason we started with coffee is over 400 million cups of coffee are drank every day before noon. It's something that tastes great. It's less expensive, that you can feel it in minutes. It's happy, you get incredible energy from it. A lot of people describe, hey, I've lost weight. You go, well, how is that possible? It's because it's got nootropics in it. And people go, hey, I don't think about food as much, so I tend to eat less. And it's super convenient. It's more convenient than the alternative. Now, our product doesn't treat, it doesn't cure, it doesn't mitigate, it doesn't prevent any diseases. It's something as simple as drinking a cup of coffee. It's a daily habit you already have. You don't need to create a budget for it. You've already got that budget. You're just purchasing from us because it's more convenient, gives you great benefits. It's simple to share. It can be as simple as sharing an app or something on the website. It's fun. I mean, if you ever said to someone, hey, let's go for a cup of coffee or let's go for a drink, whatever that might be, that's as simple as it is to build a business. And we've gone beyond coffee though.
We've gone beyond happy coffee. As much as I love coffee, I'm also grateful for these other products, these other happy products that are now available, from peach tea to vanilla chai to shakes to lemonade. So there's all kinds of other products. And I love also that through consuming them, whether you're just, consuming as a customer or you're part of this business, you're helping to contribute to Dose of Hope, which helps, it donates to worthy causes automatically for you. It is craveable products that people love. They absolutely love them. I mean, you'll find some of the things that you see online about them. Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Instagram, or starting out now TikTok. People just share about products that they love, right? Or that they're getting a great result with. And there's so many different results that people have shared. And you're going to hear a little bit about that tonight from people that enjoy it and have had some of these products before and some of the things that they've experienced. So when you have a great product, you also have a great business, right? So great product, great business. There have been millions and millions and millions of dollars in sales with this company, 135 million just in our second full year in business. And, we've been featured in magazines and we've been part of the direct selling, number 48 on their top 100 list. And so there's a lot of different things that have happened for this company in terms of success. But what matters to you is, what about me? Well, why do I care? Well, it's because we pay out commissions. Over 60, when you do 135 million in sales, with our compensation plan, it means that about $65 million in commissions were paid out to people like you. So how does this work? How are people earning them? And why are people enjoying success?
And guys, there's no guarantee of income. It is a business, but people are enjoying success because it's pretty simple. It's coffee. And it's pretty simple to share about something that you like. When you have these amazing results, it's easy to say, have you heard about the happy coffee everyone is talking about? I can't believe it. I've been drinking this lemonade and this is the benefits I get. I've been doing this and this is what's been happening. And you can't stop people. They love something. They just want to share about it. And we've kind of just made it simpler. So what the reason more people are winning is we've added little tools around that. In other words, whereby People can share, we got websites that do all of that. We created this really nice brand that you can use. We've created an app where you can send out a sample, or you can hand out a sample, or you can send a product video, or direct someone to a website where they can look at a product video. So it's pretty simple for someone to say, well, what are you talking about? Let me send you a video. Let me send you give you this app. And people then connect with our community. They look and say, hey, this is pretty cool. I love this. I want to collaborate. I want to be part of this. I want to do this. And this is something that people do. And when you talk about it's really about relationship marketing. And it's always been about relationship marketing. In other words, word of mouth marketing with people that you know, and you've got influence with them because you know them. And that in turn has built e-commerce. But e-commerce has really grown in the last year by, huge numbers.
Huge amounts.
And people are telling this because it's connection commerce. And you were part of that connection and part of that growth. Ask yourself the question honestly. Over the last year, did anybody say to you, Gloria, did anyone say to you, Heather, hey, where did you get that? And you said, oh, I bought that online. Let me send you a link. Oh, I bought that on this app. Let me tell you how to get this app. How many of you have gone into the store recently as you've gone out from the pandemic and you got back in the store and Nordstrom's are going to you, or Walmart saying to you, or you've got, wherever it is, Target saying to you, have you downloaded our app? In other words, they know that you're going to do a combination of purchasing online and a combination of purchasing in person. That's connection commerce. That's what's happening. And that's what people are attracted to. You've got Mr. Fai Chan, who I was literally just on a Zoom with before I came on here. This is someone that has got companies that are doing over $1 billion in profits today. And you go, not another billionaire making lots of money. Yeah. And that is true. But, he's focused here because he believes that the Happy Co is the next $1 billion brand. And you may say, well, why is that important to me? Because he's looking to create and have a situation where we pay out over $500 million in commissions to people like you, and to make it accessible on the phone, where you could be in Milwaukee and you could build, or any state in the United States or Canada, Australia, New Zealand, in Europe or Latin America, and build a business globally. And we're launching 9 new countries in Japan and South Korea and Hong Kong, China, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Why? It's pretty simple idea. The whole world needs or wants more happiness. We believe the whole world deserves to be happy. That's really how simple it is. And by now you're probably asking yourself a pretty simple question. Well, how do I get started? Do I need to be a billionaire? Do I need to have $100 million? Do I need to be a social media influencer? Do I need to be super social media savvy? No, it's very simple. We've made it as simple as we possibly can. We have a business in a box. It is $49, and that gives you access to everything that you need to get the business started in terms of the training, a couple of samples, really what you can do to help you get started in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the real key to the business is having a great personal experience with our products. So maybe you want to just buy a few more products that you can try for yourself, so that you can enjoy those products at a better price for yourself. And we have our Happier Pack, and they're in single serve options. So it's a simple way for you to try the products for yourself and for your family to enjoy them at the best price. It's an opportunity. You can save over $105. You can sell the products and make more of a profit. You can hand them out if you wanted to, and it just gets you going at a pretty good price that just makes sense to you. And you're probably going to say, well, what's the worst that can happen? Hey, I've got some great products at a great price, and you may have a bigger vision. Instead of going to Walmart, I go to Costco, because I know in Costco you buy a little more, you get a little deeper discount. And this is the Happiest Pack. You save over $258. Again, it means that you can have the products for yourself at a better price. You can sell them to other people and make even more money, or you can share them with other people, at the best possible price, because you want to go a little faster. You have a bigger vision. You're thinking to yourself, well, what's the worst that can happen? I'm enjoying these products in the most convenient way you can have them. I can either drink them at home or bring them when I'm out and about right now. This just makes complete sense to me because the whole concept is pretty simple. It's simple, 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 sample, sample, sample. And that's really how it works. If you want to share some examples.
Yeah, I would. And, going back to the happier and happiest pack, I just think in my mind, I would want to try something. I would
Mhm.
want to experience it myself and have what I need to share with others. I just think it's a wonderful idea. If it's
Yeah.
something that you can do. I love the fact that you could start a business for 49, but in my mind, I would want to just have a few of those samples as well. So depending on what makes sense for you. Let's look at an example where you chose to get started with the happier pack. So that's the middle pack. In other words, it's, you get a little bit of products, you get a little bit of, just the single serve of the coffee and the different things and that you can try and that you can share with other people if that's something that you'd like to do. So that happier pack is $250. Well, what would happen if, for example, you started to earn from each cup of happy that you had, customers, you launched it with people and they just started enjoying the coffee. You started earning commissions. They got happy. Some of them loved it. Some of them said, hey, this is something that I could see myself ordering month after month. Well, with about 7 customers, your earnings would be about $300 if they got our most popular, what we call a dose duo. So it's right around that $300 mark. Of course, every situation is different. We're not saying every single person you're going to talk to is going to do that. Some people will do more. They'll say, hey, I want one of your new weight loss systems. They'll say, hey, I just want to try one of them. They'll everything in between. So, with that example, you would earn $300. So you'd be in profit at that point. So you'd have, the happier pack at $250, those 7 customers would be $300, give or take, depending on what they order. That's just month one. So that's not even including sort of if they go, hey, the next month, yes, I want to go ahead and order again. We have Smart Ship, so it's easy for them to make that decision if they would like to be on Smart Ship and order from you month after month after month, and you keep earning those commissions. Let me just go here. I have another example. What if, again, you got started with the happier pack, so it's a $250 pack, and you had 3 customers, but 3 of them said, you know what, I want to be a brand partner just like you are. Could I kind of share and make money too? Like, that seems kind of fun. I like your products. I like being happy, or I like coffee or peach or whatever that is that they are attracted to. And so you've got 3 customers and 3 brand partners. Your earnings now would be about $500. So remember, you got started with $250. Now your earnings are about $500. And, yes, you're in profit at this point. You're ready to build. But more importantly, you can now start earning not just on your own efforts, but your team. So you're starting to build a team at this point where it's kind of like where you throw a pebble into a pond and it kind of ripples out from there. You could start earning commissions from a team that's built, from this. So let's look at that ripple effect. What if you started to earn from each cup of happy that your customers and team and their customers and team and so on, if, assuming they keep spreading the word on a monthly basis, what could you earn? Well, it literally could go 10x. You could earn from, in this compensation plan, up to 10 levels in depth. In other words, you 10 times that word was kind of shared and expanded out from there. So you started with that happier pack, that $250 pack, and you just don't know where it could go. It could go around the world. I mean, we are open in other countries. We're open throughout Europe. We're about to open up Latin America later this month. So and as Garrett shared with you, the Asian expansion plans as well. So there's all kinds of places you don't know who, your sister knows, who her friend knows, who, the teacher of her kids, you just don't know where it ends up. So it is exciting that you have a business that could ripple out, that has the potential to be a global business.
And it is a business, so there's no guarantee of income. But in any business, you want to see as much potential as possible. In other words, that the global expansion is all in front of you, that the product categories that are coming out are all in front of you. And you want to see, well, what has this company already done in the past? And you can have a look at that. So then you maybe go, well, what have other distributors just like me who got started, who were successful building a business, what type of incomes did they earn, and what type of businesses that they built? As I said, it's not a guarantee of income. What it is a historical look back at what they earned. And you may be asking yourself, well, if I was interested in this type of income, how long did it take them to get there? How many people got there? What type of size of business have they built in terms of a rank? And someone can draw that out and show you what that potentially might look like. So you can make as an informed decision as you possibly can, as to the possibility that's there for you, knowing that, hey, what's the worst that can happen? Hey, I've got products that I really like, but get back to the person who invited you on here. Why? Because we believe everybody deserves to be happy. Ask them to at least try the product like Sylvia said. Why? Because as I said, everyone deserves to be happy. Our products is our best part of our business. Our products, our products together with our community really is the best part of what we all do here together. And you can see that community. Maybe you want to hear you've seen the numbers, you've seen the income disclosure statement, but maybe you want to hear some stories in addition to the two that you're going to hear tonight. But you can hear a couple of stories and see if there are people that you relate to that makes sense for you, that you're looking and going, hey, I get that they're doing this. Or finally, if, in addition to that, say, what kind of support's available in addition to what we're doing here, where there is a business presentation that you can have a look at, who else is available to support and help you build your business. So with that, I just want to say from Sylvia and I, thank you very much, and pass you back to, it's not Mark and Judy Wilson. Yes, they do exist. It is Lisa Yan that is on here, who is standing in for them again tonight. And just know that we just appreciate you, Lisa, and thank you very much. And I know there's a couple of people that are on here that are going to share their stories, and you can hear as many as you want, because you know what? We believe everybody deserves to be happy. And thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to share tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. See you this
We'll
weekend.
see you in a few days, literally.
So excited. All right.
Here.
Well, guys, this is one of the most exciting parts of the Opportunity Zoom, is to hear the stories. So I do have a brand new, she's been in the company for a couple months now, and her name is Djuana Rodman. So Djuana, if you could unmute yourself and turn your camera on, that would be awesome.
Uh-oh. Ah! OMG. Oh my gosh.
Do you see your camera?
I've never done this before, so I am like totally lost on this screen, and I do apologize.
Okay, so why don't you find your camera? It looks like a little camera, and click it. And while you're figuring that out, we'll go ahead and turn it over to my other dear friend in Kentucky, Heather Needham.
Hey guys, my name is Heather Needham. I am from Florence, Kentucky. So my journey began back in 2019. So I used to be that mom that was full of life and energy. I used to love to go hiking and camping and spend tons of time with my kids. And I lost my get up and go, my umph, if you will. I gained a ton of weight. I was stressed all the time. I was really sad all the time. I would get really debilitating headaches, and I had to be in a really dark, quiet room. And I just couldn't be around people. So I hit my breaking point, went to my doctor, and he called me morbidly obese. And I don't know about you, but nobody wants to hear those words ever. I knew I was overweight. Nobody needed to tell me that. You look in the mirror every day. Nobody needs to say that to you. So my friend Mel, she used to work with another company, was then with the Happy Co. And she's like, hey, I've got these products. Would you start taking them? At that time, it was just coffee. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't do coffee. I can't. Then they came out with the lemonade. And I was like, yes, absolutely. Send me the lemonade and the Xanthamax. So started taking them. Within 10 months, I lost 100 pounds and I was ecstatic. I didn't change anything. I didn't change my diet, didn't change exercise because I was morbidly obese. So I couldn't do the exercises. I also had a bad back. So I couldn't do the exercises. I had problems with discs in my back. So I couldn't do any of that stuff like other people could. So that was literally the only thing that I had changed was taking the Zest and the Xanthamax. So I went back to the doctor and he looked at my chart and he literally almost fell off of his stool. And he's like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I may just have to take those happy products with you. So he was amazed. And he couldn't believe what I had accomplished just in 10 months. So for me, that was amazing because my insurance wouldn't cover weight loss products or, you know, medicines that they considered. So I believed in the products so much that I started sharing them with people because I couldn't believe what they had done for me. And these people now have become not only my co-workers, if you will, but they've become my family. I love them dearly and I don't know what I would do without them some days. I call them just for them to hear me, you know, talk through things. And if you're looking for family, if you're looking for a side gig, a full-time gig, this is the place to be. I mean, they're more than a job. It really is. But this side job for me, because I do have a full-time job, helps me pay for my husband's car payment. So for me, it's awesome. And that's what I really started it for originally, was just to pay for my husband's car. So if you're looking for something like that, I would definitely recommend it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Heather. I just love hearing your story. All right, Djuana, were you able to figure it out, my friend? Let's see.
Oh my gosh. I think I may.
Oh,
I
there
do
she
believe I
is.
did.
All right. Well,
Come
hello, you guys. This is Djuana Rodman. She is also from here, from Rochester, right down the street from me, pretty much. So, Djuana, take it away.
Hi, everyone. Good night. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. My name is Djuana Rodman. I live in Rochester, New York. I've been with the Happy Co. since February of this year. This is just absolutely the most amazing experience ever. There is so much to learn, so much to do, so much to gain. There is so much happiness in this company. When I first got started, a very good friend of mine that I work with introduced me to the company, and I tried a few samples. I liked them, but the price range was just a little bit too much at the time. And a little later on, she presented another opportunity to me. I tried more samples, loved them, and eventually she asked me if I would like to do this. And I jumped on board. And it is the best, most rewarding experience ever. There is so many people in this world that need to be happy right now, and I enjoy sharing happy with everyone. I would love to have a brand new customer every day, but right now the reality of that is I'm just getting started. I'm trying to find my groove in all of this. I'm in search of my own happy, and with these products, I am finding my happy. I have my good days, my bad days, and on the bad days, these products make it so much better. I have my shakes at work. I've actually had a few coworkers that have joined on board because they see that I do this on the daily basis. They watch the weight loss that I have. And I'm happy to share my experience with anybody and everybody. And this, to me, is just not a company to work for. This is the biggest family in the whole wide world. Everyone wants to raise each other up. Nobody sits back and downs you for anything. If you have a down moment, they are there to pick you up, brush you off, and get you going on your way and let you know, yes, you can do this. And I've heard over many, many Zooms that I've been on, give this a year, 1 year. And I guarantee you, when my first year is up, there's going to be that many and that many more to go. This is something that I would love to do lifelong because I see this just growing and growing and growing. And I know my coming out the gate is not a fast one, but once I get my groove, I am going to be running and I am going to be able to do the things in life that I want to do because I have that little extra income that is helping me. And eventually my full-time job, I may be able to say bye-bye.
That's right. You will be able to say goodbye. Well, you know what, ladies? I thank you both so much. And I love watching you and helping you along both of your journeys. I get the pleasure of working with both of these guys every day, and they are a true joy. Heather bails me out all the time when I need something. And you guys, we're not even on the same team. We're totally side by side. Djuana and I are. But we work together and, you know, it's never a thing. And I just absolutely love that that's how it is here. There's just one love, one dream, one team. And with that, you guys, get back to the person who invited you on tonight. Let them know, are you A, all in? You want to be a part of the happy call? B, you just want to buy the product? Or C, you're kind of seeing your way around and maybe you still have some more questions. Just get back to the person, let them know where you're at. And until then, let's meet again on Thursday night. Have a great day and we'll see you then. Thank you again, guys. You were so awesome. Bye.